Hello guys, today we are going to talk about the provider segments in HL7 messages. The provider are the healthcare givers or the healthcare providers in the message, and they are coming in PV1 segment and PV2 segment. So let's scroll down and see what are the details there. If we go to the PV1 segment, it will start by PV1 number 1, which is the patient visit ID, and then PV1 number 2, field 2, which is the patient class. In this case, it's just patient. And 3 is assigned patient location, and as we can see, it's CT, it's for the CT scan. And PV1 7, it is the provider, it's the attending physician information. So the PV1 7, PV1 8 are the areas where we find the attending and the referring doctor for the patient, and usually start with the doctor code and then last name, first name. Same thing for the referring doctor. Start with the doctor code from the billing system and then the last name, first name. And PV110, we have the hospital service code, and in this case it's 36, and this code can be different depending on your configuration. So if it's like an inpatient emergency room unit, it will different based on how your system is configured. And then in PV117 we have the admitting doctor information, and also it's formatted in the same way. So it will be the doctor code and the billing system, and then the last name, first name. For number 18, it's the patient type. So it could be inpatient, outpatient, or observation, and in this case it's 0. And in PV120, it is the financial class for the patient, if it's like a self-pay, insured by Medicare, Medicaid, or other type of insurance. 39, it's the location of the patient and this kind of visit, and that's also like the service facility, and that's also will different depend on your site. So in this case, the code that it's used for the CT scan facility, it's CT. And then 44, it's the admit date and time, that when the patient is gonna get admitted. And then in PV150 we have the visit number. For this case, it is this number, the visit number for the patient in this time. The PV2 segment, it has similar type of information with additional pieces of information that are not included in PV1. So in this case, we have the accommodation code, which is coming in number 2. In this case, it's empty. And then in number 3, we have the reason for the visit. And in this case, it's abdominal pain. And you can see there is like 2 components. You can put a code in the beginning that is empty, it's 3.1. And then we have the visit user code, and that is in PV2 number 7, visit user code. And this can be like any code you can put or configure for your system. It can be numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or letters A, B, C, D. And the other segment, other field that we have in this segment, it's PV28, which is the expected admit date and time if the patient is booking in advance. And then PV214, and that is the previous service date and time for the patient. That's all for the PV1 segments, the provider segments. If you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video.